Another thing Wall Street's keeping an eye on, the indictment of FTX founder Sam Bankman-Fried and the testimony of the newly appointed CEO John Ray was on this morning. In his opening testimony, Ray claimed that, in part, that FTX collapse appears to stem from the absolute concentration of control in the hands of a very small group of grossly inexperienced and unsophisticated individuals. Here with her thoughts, global business analyst Hilary Fordwich. Hilary, what are your thoughts on SBF?
Well, good to see you again, Bob. Well, to say that he's a fraud would be a great understatement, of course. I do think it's amazing, these names. He's being compared to Bernie Madoff. I mean, you can't make up these names. They're saying, you know, he made off, obviously, with everybody's money. And Sam Bankman-Fried, I mean, he basically is paid him off. Sam Bankman paid off politicians on both sides of the aisle, about 40 million to Republicans, but over $1 billion purportedly to Democrats, paying off the very regulators that should be investigating him.
Yeah, what do you think he was buying?
Well, it's not for me to say what he's buying, but it wouldn't take anybody with half a brain to figure out that you are paying off people who are sitting on the very situations that are going to be regulating you, because he was paying off people on all the banking and financing committees, the very people which he thought might in one day actually be setting the relations for the crypto industry. Actually, it is interesting to see that AOC, she's one of the people who said that she doesn't think that anyone that took campaign contributions should in any way be overseeing this hearing. And it's one of the few times I have to say I do agree with her on that.
Yeah, really. I mean, we had Maxine Waters, and I'm not making this up, people, because I think we have the video of this in about 20 minutes. I think we're going to talk about this and show the video. Maxine Waters talks to Sam Bankman-Fried as he's leaving a hearing. I think it was last December. And she literally gives him blows him a kiss. Yeah. And says goodbye. Right? Back me up on this. Yes, that happened, right?
Correct. And there's more than one photograph of her arm in arm with him, too.
Yes. And so it's the money. That doesn't mean necessarily that that's illegal. You're allowed to make contributions, assuming all that was above board. But that's what happens, is when these people are giving you money, what are they trying to get out of it? And our government has been very, very slow to regulate crypto exchanges among them. And again, this was fraud, regardless of whether it involved crypto, but it has been very slow with crypto.
A few things there. Yeah, absolutely. You're totally right. But obviously, he, again, like a lot of lobbying firms, he gave to both sides of the aisle. Still 40 million to Republicans, as I said, even though $1 billion to Democrats. But a few other things here. You know, don't forget that he was in an industry where he was giving money all over the place, and also people who are, in quotes, very smart that most of us actually would respect. I mean, look at one of the founders of the Carlyle Group, David Rubenstein. He met with him. He didn't sniff anything out. Gary Gensler, also the SEC, he didn't sniff anything out. So there are a lot of smart people. Kevin O'Leary, one of the members of the Shark Tank, he purportedly lost $15 billion, although a lot of that, of course, was endorsements. So there were a lot of people, Bob, involved in this that had, in quotes, insights into the business that didn't sniff out the fraud at the time. Were they paid off? They weren't all paid off. There's a lot of people with a lot of dirt on their hands. You
mean Mr. Wonderful's worth $15 billion? He's worth more than that?
No. He was, I believe, paid as a spokesman. Kevin O'Leary. He was paid as a spokesman, and part of the deal was 15.
Oh, okay. By the way, can you see this picture going up right here? This is the Bob coin, Hilary. This is worth absolutely nothing. And we kind of made it to show people, you know what, there's nothing behind this. Behind the dollar, you've got a $23 trillion economy, and you've got the armed forces. Okay, let's get off that. You've got the armed forces, and you've got all kinds of institutions that have lasted
and regulations for hundreds of years.
Exactly. So these things coming out of nowhere, we need to keep an eye on them. We can't be stupid about it. Right, Hilary?
Correct.
All right.
Yes.
Hilary Fordwich, there's nothing you don't know about. The last time we saw her was on The Queen, right?
I know. Hilary knows everything.
She does. She knows everything.
I don't know everything, but I know quite a few things about quite a few subjects.
Yeah, I love it. I like how you put that.
I want to get together. She sounds like...
I know.
Yeah.
What do the kids say? #goals. Yeah.